Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Scary Games Squad. Today we're playing something a little different.
Just to watch a scratch VHS.
Scary tape VR.
That is, today we're Scary Tape Squad.
Scary tape squad.
This is a game called Morph. I think that's the point. This is a game called Morph Girls. Morph Girl. Not
Really?
girls. We don't know they're
Morph
multiple
Girls
girls.
makes it sound like it's
Something else.
like a fun.
I think I've seen Morph Girls.
Yeah.
On my
On
laptop
Skinemax?
alone.
I think I saw it on Pornhub. Yeah.
I think I torrented that on LimeWire like 12 years ago.
I think I sharebared that.
Morph Girl is a game. It's a point-and-click FMV Japanese VHS horror game.
Oh, goody.
Wow, we weren't that far off actually.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
saying. You weren't far off. I guess, I don't know what FSM is,
Ooh.
Full sex motion.
but I guess you click play and you just go.
Let's do it.
Okay.
We should also just note that this is a monumental game because Jesse's playing for the first time
Jesse
in
first.
Scary Game Squad history.
He finally got his what would you even call it? His skeleton.
dick wet.
His skeleton wings. His
His dick wet?
You're getting your dick wet.
He finally got his dick wet.
Getting that scary dick wet.
Scary dick squad.
Scary
That's
dick
not
wet.
what the squad's about, guys.
He was
That's
standing in
not
the
what it's
kiddie pool.
about.
Dude, it's not all about girls, man.
Morph Girl.
It's about pressing play on the scary videotape
All right.
when you don't even want to.
Here we go.
It's about subjecting yourself to unpleasant videos.
Morph Girl does not,
Not
autosave.
Damn.
What a weird
That's a political statement.
thing to say out the fucking gate.
That's
political
loaded in
statement.
2017.
That's the game. Fuck it, we're out.
Damn, no autosave.
No autosaves? That's scary as fuck.
Do I just click?
Ooh.
Use the cogwheel to save, load, or quit the game.
When am I not going to be visible?
No, when the cog is visible.
I know that.
Oh.
Remember to save frequently and prior to important events or just. Oh my god.
Fuck yeah.
How do we know if they're important? We never played the game before. Gotcha.
Load these save files should you wish to revisit them.
Oh, fuck.
God damn it. I'm so glad that you're playing though, Jesse. I know you're going to be super.
This is like
all
what
about those
Jesse's all
saves.
about.
I'm not okay.
Ooh.
Shout out to that international plug. I swear to God, this is like my
The
friend.
girl and I have the same haircut style right now.
I think I took improv with this girl.
Is that
Is that Morph Girl? Yes.
is even in Japanese? Oh.
Yo, that was literally a frame from The Ring.
Yeah, there's some subliminal stuff.
That was
happening here.
legitimately a frame from the movie The Ring. My name is Ilana Pierce. On Friday, it would have been a year since the death of my wife, Rebecca.
How very progressive.
That's tight.
Since then, my life has been one of tedium and monotonous routine. I work an underpaid office job at a failing insurance company. I don't have any friends, and I rarely leave the house. And in just a few days, everything is going to change. I cannot keep this up for this entire playthrough.
Nope, you have to.
Nope.
No.
You decided on the character.
Oh shit,
and
here we
play
go.
She probably has a voice.
Weird she has a cell phone, but this is shot in.
Yeah, there's a shot on like my dad's first video camera that he filmed me like opening Christmas presents on.
You're the Nintendo 64 kid?
Yeah.
Whoa!
Hey.
Yeah!
Guys, it's not about girls.
This is why I get out of bed in the morning and put my makeup on and look in the mirror and walk down the stairs. This girl and I have a very
her
similar
kitchen is
days.
down- Downstairs?
This just feels like if we
she's
did
rich.
scary film squad. Rebecca was a writer.
Safe.
Rebecca was a writer. Her reluctance to find real work put strain on both our finances and our relationship.
Dan, that's like a statement on writing.
During an argument over our accumulating debt, Rebecca suffered a seizure. Oh, fuck.
Damn.
Oh,
you
the
killed
easy
her?
way out.
She was quickly diagnosed with terminal brain cancer.
Whoa!
Can I redact
0
that?
to 60.
She died 9 months later.
That's the same amount of time that it takes for a baby to be born.
What?
Oh, God.
What?
I'm so hype.
Every day I watch her favorite movies, read her journals and her short stories.
Oh, this is the same character.
That is just a video of people just kissing.
This is the same character. This is still Ilana.
Yeah.
Okay.
I took over for you, Alex.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Can we just keep watching
Yo,
this?
does she have a Retron 5? What is that?
That is a Super Nintendo.
No.
It's an Xbox One, a Super Nintendo.
Ooh. Oh, it just repeats. Okay.
It's got some DVDs in the corner. What started out as a means to move on quickly became a routine that I couldn't escape.
And on Sundays, I would watch Marilyn Monroe make out with Ricky Ricardo.
There's little to my life outside of what I have left of Rebecca.
Okay,
Aw.
so she just lives in her dead wife's house.
Yes. That's what we know so far.
Okay. Yo, no joke, that photograph was on the wall of the flat
at
that
our
we...
Airbnb.
Yeah.
Oh my
Was
God.
this shot
this
at
shot
our
at our Airbnb?
If that was somehow possible, I
Hold
would...
on.
That would be the scariest
Oh my god, that's
thing
the
of
same
all.
photo. You guys, it's the same fucking photo.
Yeah.
Someone zoom in and find that Spy Kids 4D trailer poster on that fucking bus.
Yo, don't find it. I'm scared.
Is it a haunted
This is
photo?
not it.
If
This
it's
is
the
not
same
it.
thing-
It's not it.
64! Like the 64 in the video that Alex shot, that his dad shot. When he
Nintendo
was a kid.
64.
And also Nintendo 64.
Yeah, that's the one.
I very quickly began to underperform at work.
I mean, words per minute.
My boss
were
was very
plummeting.
understanding, but as the company started to lose money, coworkers began to resent me for the work I could not do.
What do we think's gonna happen here?
I was quickly relegated to my own office.
Sounds great, actually. Ooh,
That's like
That's
a
just
promotion.
that's just the reload thing.
I know what it is. I'm not comfortable with it every time it pops up.
Coworkers make hateful comments and drop hints about my supposed job security whenever I talk to
Oh
them.
yeah? Why don't you try
That's,
being
like,
a fucking
super
YouTuber,
cool.
Ilana?
Oh shit.
Whoa.
Whoa, my
Whoa,
God.
Wow.
God, we used to be
Wow.
the Scary Game Squad. We're now
Scary
just.
political commentary squad. What's
Oh.
up?
Is it political or is it just commentary?
I try not to talk to anybody.
She's just sad.
Damn.
This is clearly depression.
This is the sad game squad.
Sad game squad. SGS.
Then she comes back from...
Dude, comfy jacket squad, more like. Ooh, sad bath squad. Pensive soak squad.
When does she wash her hair, squad?
Toshin book squad. Oh no, that's a picture book. Okay.
People tell me that I need to move on and get over Rebecca's death.
But she can't because
This
she was
was
in
her
love.
favorite screensaver.
I don't want to. I can't. So, I won't.
Damn.
Damn. So she's just like
Going against conventional
this
psychology.
is just this is straight up just like an Edgar Allan Poe like setup right
You're
now.
absolutely right. Right now, yeah.
This is like a gothic story.
If that photograph is the same one from our
Neo-gothic,
Airbnb,
that is.
it has to be.
Post-gothic.
What if it just like
Meanwhile, on
Pardon?
the moon.
It's been 5 months since Rebecca was diagnosed. Breathing's becoming more difficult for her. Movement is almost
Oh
an
man.
Herculean task now. While doctors say that we still have options, Rebecca's beginning to refuse further treatment. She wants to travel.
What?
to a flat in
I do
London?
not
Okay.
What?
I do not want to like relive our wife's death.
She wants to travel the world before she dies. See all the things she can. She's giving up. I don't want her to. Oh, it's
Damn.
showing us to play the game. She's tired. Too tired for optimism. Too tired for treatment. She's tired of living.
But not too tired to
there
travel.
any
'Cause I'll
other-
tell you, travel is tiring.
We argue constantly over the continuation of her treatment. She only has months left if she doesn't. She gets visibly weaker with every passing day. She can barely walk, let alone travel the world. It would kill her.
Davis, calling it.
Rebecca knows all of this. She doesn't want to be miserable anymore. She wants the both of us to spend the rest of her life in some exotic country to elope. From her treatment with money we do not have, with time she does not have.
Beg
Lie to
for-
Rebecca or beg for treatment.
Beg for treatment.
Yeah, I guess that's
If
what the
these are
character would
if
do.
these
Hold
if
on.
these are the two options, right? It's not like
Which
it's-
one do you think is the Paragon? Which one's the Renegade?
What I'm saying is it's not like Paragon and Renegade. That's why it's a difficult choice is because lying to her is like you're sort of like enabling her, and it's negative because she's not going to get to do it, and she's going to get sadder and sadder the sicker she gets, and she's not going to be able to do these things.
Well, I think
But
playing the character-wise, our character
I don't want my wife to die.
Yeah, wants her to have treatment.
Yeah. You don't want to just lie to people unless they literally ask you to.
I beg Rebecca to stop talking as though she's going to die. What starts as a heartful plea rapidly turns to me screaming and shouting at her.
Oh, this is when she has
I tell her that I can't afford to travel, that she can hardly walk, and that she's stupid for thinking we could ever do anything other than try to get her better. Rebecca quietly agrees to further her treatment. It doesn't work.
Damn.
Fuck.
That's fine. That's like exactly as ugly as we expected it to get.
Rebecca only continues to worsen and we are soon out of options. Rebecca can no longer walk or breathe by herself. She often cries, frequently wishing that we could be on a beach somewhere in the Caribbean. I feel guilty. See, I would have lied to her. I would have been like, let's go.
Dude, life just isn't fair though.
Yeah, you millennial.
Damn.
Just a few days until the anniversary of Rebecca's death. You can save now if you want.
Okay.
Just pointing
We
it
do
out.
not want to get past that segment again. It was tough.
Yeah, I don't want to watch my wife die of cancer before my eyes.
I'm not ready for
I'm
it.
not ready for it. That's the ring again.
Dude, what's up with this? I'm like dying to know what the like inciting incident of this is going to be.
Is it an alarm that's going off?
No, it's the phone buzzer.
Yeah, like
Right,
right,
is
now,
it-
I'm not seeing the scary part. I'm just seeing the sad part.
Every day goes by the same as the last.
The reveal is going to be that she's just one of those girls who like sells like handmade merch at a rock show.
What? What?
That's just how she's dressing.
What the?
What is she watching?
I don't know if it's guilt, loyalty, or just fear that compels me to stay put.
That jacket, though.
She's like an alternate costume for a Resident Evil character.
We're just going through the motions right now.
How can I have happiness when I denied her the same?
Oh, don't do
That's
that.
what I'm getting at. We should have lied to her.
No way.
Yeah, but it would have given us something other awful that would have happened. It's the beginning of the game.
You don't understand, man. Nobody wins.
What if we could have saved her?
Yeah.
Rebecca wants me to read some of her book on account that I never had before. I've always condemned her choice to focus on writing as opposed to pursuing legitimate employment. Her writing has always been a source of a major contention between us. She wants to know what I think of it. Before, that's no longer possible. I don't know what to say. She's desperate for me to read it. Despite prior altercations, this makes me feel angry and a little bit guilty. Despite everything, she still insists that her writing career is more important to her. The very pursuit of this has jeopardized our home, financial security, and our marriage for years. I don't want to encourage her, but it's her passion.
Why the fuck not?
Yeah, I mean,
Why the fuck not read a book for a dying person who wants you to read it?
Not to mention the woman you fucking love. Read the fucking book.
damn.
Yeah, this is like a pretty easy decision to make.
I tell Rebecca that I will read it. It's a collection of short horror stories.
Oh,
I finished them all in just a few days.
Oh, that's why we gonna
They're
get
good.
horrified.
They're really good. Rebecca's university grades were relatively poor, but
What?
she was always highly regarded for her fiction writing.
Girl was stupid, but she could
She's
write good.
really talented.
That's me though. I just like failed every class.
I
in
feel
college.
guilty.
As you well should.
Only now that she's dying, have I even bothered to read any of her work. All these years I've kept Rebecca from writing her aspirations, and now she really may never reach them. When she asks if I read it, I'm too embarrassed, ashamed to admit any of this to her. I tell her that I've been too busy. She never asks again.
What the fuck?
Yo, no offense to us, but we're not good people.
Dude, we read it.
I often think that I would do anything to get Rebecca back.
We didn't get to choose that she like
Would
didn't
I?
tell her.
It doesn't. I don't really like. Ooh,
What if we have to kill 16 colossi to get her back?
done. Also, how is that enough to wake you up? I gotta have like 6 alarms.
Mine literally plays like a submarine problem.
I refuse to get on with my life, and yet I still expect it to change.
What the fuck is she watching? Her TV like
Rebecca's favorite movies are just weird,
her TV
slow
like
kissing.
changes aspect ratios. 70mm TV.
It's almost as though I were waiting for something.
Ghost. Is this gonna be a ghost thing? Is this gonna be like a photograph thing?
Ooh, we gotta clean that shower head, girl.
Yeah, you got some
What's in the
grout
shower?
on there. Oh shit.
Bloody shower?
What? But is she just thinking about what happened?
I don't know why I just pointed at the screen like, everyone, look!
Guys, look at the blood.
There,
Blood
there's
shower.
Dude, this is the depressing part.
You guys hear that?
Yeah, an
The
achievement.
tripping. What does it say? Days in the life?
Yeah. It's been 2 months since the diagnosis. Rebecca's exhausted from chemotherapy, sick of both the side effects and its administration. She doesn't like her doctor or any of her nurses. She hates the hospital and is very outspoken about how much she doesn't want to be around her real cancer patients. Rebecca doesn't want to feel unable. She's restless and very much in denial. It's Friday night. Rebecca wants to go out with her friends. I tell her that I don't think it's a good idea for her to be exerting herself so soon after therapy. I need this, she says. I'm scared this will be too much for Rebecca, but I can't keep her from living her life.
I say we let her go because we kept her from going on vacation.
Yeah.
This is in reverse order, by the way. This is earlier.
I would still let her
Is
go.
this?
This is
Yeah,
this is
this
the
is 2
flashback
months.
before.
I would still let
This
her
is
go.
going further away in time.
We were at the end or near the end of her admission in the last.
Does,
Oh, well,
does
let her
any,
go.
does any of us feel like this is gonna kill her tonight? No, right?
We know that she dies later on.
Right, but I'm just saying, like, you know, who cares if she has a bad night once? You know, if she got to do what she wanted.
Check it.
Yeah.
I tell Rebecca to have fun. I worry all night but refrain from calling. At around midnight, Rebecca comes home early. I pretend to be asleep. She's wheezing. In the morning, I ask Rebecca about her night. She says that it was a little too much for her, but she's glad that she went.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bam.
It's called Brownie Points.
Brownie boys.
Brownie Squad.
Scary brownie squad.
Yeah, we're moving through the days a little too fast for me in this game.
That's good. It's supposed to show just how
Mundane
every day is the exact same.
Every
Until
day is
it
a
isn't.
winding
Until
road.
weird bloody shit comes from the faucet and kills her.
What if this is like has nothing to do with it? What if this is like just like a fucking snake gets in the house?
What?
It's a huge misdirect.
Yeah.
He's not getting up.
Snakes in a house.
Oh, there
Really
she
well
goes.
developed character.
Things are changing.
So
she's
today's
going
like
out.
Today's like a dress day.
She's going out.
She's going to do something, but she works, right?
No, she changes up her stuff every now and then.
Thursday.
I would wear this to work.
Uh-oh.
That's the lowest shower
it's-
head I've ever
it's-
seen.
Girl,
Safe.
don't go in there. There's monsters. All right, that's the first big save point.
There's monsters.
Here we go. What is that?
But like, right, that shower head is so low.
I think I see something on the bathroom plug.
Yeah.
Is something leaking? It doesn't look like water. Just that pug pillow.
I just noticed
Yo,
that.
that's creepy now.
Should I go in?
Yeah, yeah, go in.
Go in.
I would leave, dude. What
Go
the fuck?
in.
Go in.
Go in. Go in.
You're controlling. You don't even. You can just do it.
No, come on. Scary Game Squad.
You're right.
I'm ready.
Why would you ever?
Play the character?
You're just gonna get a
Because
bug.
you have no idea what's going on.
A
At this
fucking
point.
slug's gonna swim up your nose. Your head's gonna explode. Game over.
It's a very thick. It's very thick in consistency, almost as if it's oozing out of the plumbing as
you
opposed
gotta-
to dripping
You got
or
a backed up
leaking.
sewer line. Come
I
on,
would-
this happens to everybody.
I would go to
It
work.
looks
I would
black.
call my landlord on my way to
or
work.
maybe red.
Because
deal
it's
with it later.
blood.
It's blood, red blood. I don't know. I don't know what it could be. It just seems to be coming out of the shower head.
Oh my god.
Don't put your head.
Oh!
Did she get some on her face? Oh no.
Now she has the T virus.
The T virus?
Ooh.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be honest. This girl talks to herself
That
way
was
less
red.
than I do.
That was red.
Yeah, call the plumber.
Go to work. Go to the doctor.
I don't know what was in the bath, but whatever it is, I need to forget about
Call
it.
the plumber. Don't forget about
forget
it.
about
Plumber.
Even if I was,
Why can't you be thinking about this right
I
now?
can't
What
be
else are you
thinking about
thinking
this right now. Your life is mundane. What else are you thinking about besides your wife?
Yeah, if your life was
Oh.
the same thing all the time.
Anniversary
You know
week.
what?
it's the anniversary.
It's
It's anniversary.
anniversary.
Oh, is that why she's going out?
Yes. She's going to visit the grave. I have some time before work. I can collect myself in the living room.
Just go to work.
I can pretend that everything is all right.
It
It
basically is.
What?
Yeah,
No.
you got a weird Faust
It is
situation.
not all right.
Oh, okay.
Whoa! Full option, boys!
What do you want?
Photos, notebook, films, TV. We can save, by the way. If you want to save.
Sure.
Yeah, let's just look at everything.
Photos.
Yo, this is going to give us like the breakdown of everything so far. Like we're going to learn so much more. Photos of me and Rebecca on the day we moved in. We probably shouldn't have moved into a house with such expensive rent, but Rebecca wouldn't stop talking about kids. Though Rebecca was set on living in the city, she also thought that we needed the extra space. I think we would have been good parents.
Rebecca has a lot of expensive taste.
There was
for someone
nothing
not
in
really
that
bringing her
book.
money.
She's crazy.
Yo, what if Rebecca's not real?
Look, I'm starting to buy it.
Oh.
We haven't seen a photo of her yet.
That's true.
I mean, we kind of did.
We saw like some like girls from a distance.
Guess that's true.
It's one of the notebooks Rebecca used to write her stories in.
Ooh, Alex?
Come with us. Page 1. Typical. That's the best way Jane could have described the night. The moon was out, lighting the room in a dull, familiar glow. The air was still, peaceful. It was the perfect conditions for sleeping. Many would agree with her. Except, the typical night had been disturbed in the most atypical way Jane could have ever imagined. Jane squirmed in the corner of her bed. She pressed herself against the headboard and the wall, hugging her knees. Most of all, she was trembling. It wasn't every night that you wake to find an expressionless child standing at the end of your bed, after all.
Oh no.
The main question on Jane's mind was why? Why her? Why tonight? Why a child? Jane never thought of herself as particularly special. Surely this only happened to those who warranted it. The weird and wonderful. Not someone like her. Normal. That's the best way Jane could describe herself. Her name was Jane Audrey Phillips, named after her two grandmothers, naturally. She had brown, shoulder-length hair. It was practical, brown eyes like her father. She wasn't particularly tall, neither particularly short. She did well at school and led to a job that paid her bills. She neither liked her job nor did she dislike it. She had often thought she was a very neutral person. She didn't think much of anything. Not that she wasn't happy. She was, in a calm, contented way. She got on with things. Much like herself, the day could also be described as normal. She awoke 3 minutes before her alarm, as she usually did, ate a reluctant breakfast, and headed to work. Work was average. Papers needed filing. Reports needed writing. Minimal conversation and a sticky R key on her laptop. Returning home, leftovers for dinner, calling her mom. It was the routine she'd had for years. She went to bed on time and fell asleep in a timely manner. Nothing indicated anything odd should happen to her at all. And yet there the child stood, at the end of her bed, in her room.
Do we think she's talking about Rebecca?
I think she might be writing a little bit about herself in there.
Yeah.
Or Alana?
Or
Sorry.
her wife, you mean? Maybe,
right.
a little bit.
The woman reading the book is what I mean.
It was a girl. It was wearing a nightgown reminiscent of times far gone. It had long, unwavering dark hair. Its face was pale and its eyes were dark. It made Jane uncomfortable to think of the strange specter as a girl, so she didn't. A young girl wouldn't find herself in a stranger's room in the middle of the night. This was not a young girl. That was all Jane could figure out. The woman had already tried asking it for information, but it wouldn't speak. It didn't react at all. It just stared at her. There was a chill on her spine she was desperately trying to ignore, almost as if someone was slowly dragging an icicle up her back. She pressed herself harder against the wall. The sensation didn't cease. Finally, the child parted its pale lips. Though this was once the outcome Jane was hoping for, somehow it only terrified her more. She shrunk further into the bed. She was shivering. Come with us. Jane sucked in her breath as the child spoke. Its voice was small and soft. It sounded like a little girl. It almost left Jane less afraid. But the eyes were so dark and the stare was so intense. Jane desperately wanted to look away or close her eyes, but she daren't. The woman was terrified if she broke eye contact, the child would do something. She couldn't know what. The unease only grew. The child's face remained blank as it stared, though its head tilted to the side. It was almost cute. Only almost. Jane suddenly realized it was waiting for a response. The woman released the breath she didn't realize she was holding. Where? Her voice wobbled as she spoke. Her lip left trembling. The child shook its head a little, its dark hair shuffling over its chest. Come with us.
Next?
Come with us, number
Number
one.
one. Oof. You know that's going to be the plot of this game.
A little faceless girl.
A little
Films
faceless girl's
or
about to
TV?
come, pop up and be like, what up?
Little, ring style.
Films.
It's Rebecca's collection of horror movies.
Well, that's why you're all messed up. You got it on horror on the brain.
Yo, none of the scenes that I've
Well,
seen in so far were
Some of
horror-y.
them.
Horror-y.
Let me die. Let me die.
Oh man.
Whoa.
So
The
classic.
Brain that wouldn't die.
That wouldn't die.
This is kind of like, I think I've seen this movie.
Herb Evers?
Is this a real movie?
It has
it
to
up.
be.
I think this is a real movie.
Leslie Daniel, featuring Arnie Freeman,
It looks old enough. for
Marilyn
public domain.
Haddle. Bruce Brighton.
Andre Devereaux. Now that is an old school
And
name.
Eddie Carmel.
Theme music. The Web by Abe Baker and Tony Restiano.
By permission of Law Records. Grip John Hops Jr.
Byron Bear.
What if this
Special
was
effects.
the entire movie? And we didn't know. We just watched an hour-long
Mark
movie.
Anderson
Yeah, I think I've just seen this movie.
is Ava Blair in the Linda Brent story.
So the developers of this game got access to this film?
I'm sure at this point it is.
Oh, it's a Mystery Science Theater.
Yeah.
That's why.
Oh, so the Mystery Science Theater
It's
guys.
probably public domain now.
Yeah.
Is this the whole movie?
That'd be amazing if it was the whole movie. There's no way.
It's what the Scary Game Squad was meant for.
Scary,
Get
scary,
out of town.
scary copyright claim squad.
Come at us.
Why would we watch this whole movie in this game though?
I don't know. I watched fucking Ricky Gervais do an entire set of stand-up in fucking Grand Theft Auto.
Really?
And Cat Williams.
I can't believe this is just in this game.
I should have known he was as good as dead when they wheeled him in.
You did everything possible, everything you could, Dr. Collier.
Everything.
His brain just won't die.
Everything except save my patient.
Everything in the books.
This is odd.
Now, Dad, do I have permission to take over and try things my way?
Oh, shit.
The operating room is no place to experiment.
He's dead. I can't do any harm.
Very well.
Good
Yeah,
logic.
right, yeah,
Never
okay,
mind.
fine. You got me there,
Do what you
Jack.
want to do.
What are ethics?
All right.
I don't know.
Make an opening.
I just
into
want
the
to point
chest
out
cavity.
he's clearly breathing.
Apply 100 milliamps of current directly to the heart, then massage by
It's
hand.
hard to act, dude.
I'll handle the brain area.
Yeah, he's. You expect him
By
to act
yourself?
dead?
By myself.
Body double? I don't know.
Dun dun dun. That's not where his brain is. That's not. What was he cut? What is he cutting into?
This is early cinema, okay? They don't.
Brain won't die. Brain won't die.
They don't have the special
Alex,
effects,
what's the
Jesse.
runtime on this movie?
The runtime on the actual whole film?
Do you think
Yes.
this is really the whole movie?
80 minutes?
Guys, are you ready to
This
go?
is not 80 minutes long. Are we about to let's play watch
Brain won't die.
an 80-minute old school film?
Dude, this is some avant-garde fucking
We're not
bullshit.
even, we're not even Mystery Science Theater.
Guess what? Now we are. We're fucking.
Do you guys want to know what this movie's about?
Can I be
Yes.
I
Tell
want to
us.
be the floating robot.
So, this guy, like, saves this dude's life right now. And then he's like, wow, I like figured out something. And then he's like driving home with his girlfriend, and his girlfriend gets her head cut off in a car accident.
Whoa!
And he like saves her. He like, she's just ahead, but he like puts her in a dish, and she's like, let me fucking die. And he's like, no, I will get you a body.
If it isn't too late.
And he like starts looking for a body and like trying to like spy on people and like look at like a beauty contest girl and all this stuff. Meanwhile, the brain is like,
Clearly the inspiration, like that's Frankenhooker took this exact
yeah.
storyline.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the brain
made it better.
The
Oh my
brain
god,
is
you're right. Frankenhooker.
That is what Frankenhooker's
Well,
about.
so
We
so
watched
so
Great.
the brain starts
Utterly awesome.
the brain
Utterly
starts communicating telepathically with a mutant that's in the next room,
Which would you rather
Of course.
be?
and then he brings his like ex-girlfriend to be the body for his like head girlfriend.
That's
That's
ruthless.
weird.
That's ruthless.
And then the monster breaks out and yada yada, and she's like, I told you should have let me die, and she like burns down the whole laboratory.
damn.
The human body's not a jigsaw
Oh,
puzzle to
I used to
experiment.
like this one.
There's dialogue.
Playing it safe like the other
Film's about a mad
doctors.
scientist who manages to keep a woman's severed head. You're right, Alex.
Yeah.
For several
From the
days.
heart.
The woman
You
begs for him to let her
lost your
die.
patient, Doctor, I'm gonna save
Dot
mine.
dot dot. Unsurprisingly, I no longer care for it.
It's unbelievable.
Oh shit.
But Frankenhooker
If
is
we
this movie.
wanted to, we could sit here for
I
80 minutes.
legitimately think it's the whole movie.
I've been working on
That's
something
incredible if that's the case. All right. Leave.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna
What
edit.
if you-
we're gonna edit around that.
Yeah, maybe not.
It's,
Maybe
if it's
not.
public domain, we're fine.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Yep. Can't wait to see what we do for that.
Oh, we're at work now.
3 hours later. Where is she?
Work.
Please finish my report by the end of the day.
She's indoors right now?
Maybe you'd be happier working somewhere else.
Damn.
Why? What?
Just let her go then.
Pro
all right?
tip, pro tip to all you awesome people out there: if you ever leave passive aggressive comments like this, you're the fucking worst.
I would be like, hi, my fucking wife died of cancer and I'm doing my best.
Hold on, but you should like. It's now been a year. She's got to like figure something out. Both,
That's true.
Both
That's
parties
true.
are not right in this.
That's
but,
true.
But yeah, don't leave passive aggressive comments.
I'll do the bulk of the work tomorrow.
What else are you doing?
Can't do this right now. I'm celebrating my wife's life right now. That clearly is outside, though. Isn't no?
I think
okay,
I think
not.
it's just like
This is her crappy office they put her in.
Yeah,
Which
this-
is the hallway, I think. They,
It's like a closet.
it's like
whoa.
what?
Yeah, you got a backed up sewage line. Come on, it's not hard.
I used to take comfort in working here after Rebecca's death. I could pretend that she was at home waiting for me, just like before. A small part of me
You need to
really
just
believed that she would
see
be.
somebody who's going to help you, like a therapist. Just talk it out, figure out what's really got you hung up,
I'm surprised that she's not
deal with the
like
plumbing.
lonely.
She is definitely lonely.
She
Well,
is.
she's lonely,
She's
but, like-
lonely and depressed, and
This is what happens when you're depressed. You just don't
Yeah.
want to do anything. It's like inexplicable. Like you just like you
Well,
know
of
you have
course,
to do
but-
it and you don't do it.
I mean, I don't know. I need more info.
Ooh, somebody's from Juilliard acting school.
Oh, come on, Alex. There is no data.
stick your hand in. Stick your hand in.
Don't stick your hand
Stick
in.
your
What are you
hand
doing?
in. Stick your hand in.
Okay, save.
Save.
For sure.
Save the
How many
state.
save files are you making, you bum?
Yo,
What are you
in these
roasting
games?
for?
It's all about the save.
This is
Think about how much memory you're taking up.
It
looks like blood.
dude. If this was a Windows 3.1 computer, you'd be so screwed right now.
I need to call someone over here to fix this. I don't want to. I don't have to deal with any of this.
There's an
I
app for
can't
this.
deal
You
with
can't
this.
do your depression
Not
baths then.
today.
Think about it.
Not this week.
Like,
Not
we-
anymore.
Like
Whoa.
we
Oh,
suspect.
is she gonna kill herself?
Like we suspect it's blood because we know we're in a horror game. But if I was her right now, I would be like, fuck.
She said it looks like
Call, do not.
Call for sure.
Yeah, for sure call.
Dude, fucking Note 7 right here. Don't put that by your face.
Damn.
That's the real horror.
I tell them about the bath, it's how it looks, although it is filled with blood. As expected, they don't believe me. They can't
What?
send anybody over until Monday.
What? Just
Are
say
you
your
fucking
tub is
joking?
backed up.
And I'm expected to live with a bath full of this for 3 days. Great.
Get a hotel. Just get a hotel.
Go.
Get a hotel.
Go away.
She can't get a hotel. Not this week.
Not this week. Not on this
How
day.
are you gonna shower?
That's what I'm saying.
You can be stinky.
Yeah, that's... I guess it's over the weekend.
Do you have no friends or family? You have nowhere to go.
That's what I'm getting at. Oh, it's jiggling.
Pull the plug.
Commence the jiggling.
Oh!
No, it's the ring.
Ringu!
Ringu! Oh no!
Yo, but like
I'm
Ring
getting
Girls.
to be that
What's
side
what's up?
Yeah, Ring Girls.
Hey.
Yo.
I am legitimately sort of conflicted right now.
Oh, she's in a towel though.
Oh, she
put a towel on before she left the bathroom.
She's demonic, but very
pious.
modest. She's a very modest demon.
I'm just saying, for a thing that climbs out of a bathtub, she looks it's pretty put
I
together.
was into it. I was like, all right. Somewhere there's a guy writing a fanfic like, and then she climbed out of my bathtub.
Is that you?
Rebecca always
Yes,
insisted on living
that's why I have this
in the
keyboard in front
city.
of me.
He's not playing the game.
It's expensive.
And then we did it. The end.
And then we fucked.
We can only afford a small house. It's overpriced, ugly, and the landlord is a bitch.
Damn.
Were we to live anywhere else, the place would be a fraction of the rent I would pay for it.
Oh.
Yo.
Damn. I can get us somewhere bigger. Maybe then we can afford what Rebecca needs for recovery.
You guys just should have not been married before.
It sounds like you're pretty incompatible.
I'm just gonna say, hold on. This girl seems young. Like I think they got married way too young.
Are you trying to say that marrying when you're young is maybe a mistake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh, weird. Okay.
Making sure that Rebecca gets better as fast as possible is more important to me, but Rebecca insists that we stay. She says the city is our home, that she doesn't want to leave our memories behind. It's a terrible place. We could save money.
Well,
Convince Rebecca, let Rebecca stay.
I would convince. Is she sick now? Is she sick now?
so are you thinking we're going back in time?
Yes, we're
If
jumping
she's-
in different
if she's not
moments.
We have to let her stay.
What I'm saying is, if she's not sick right now, in this conversation,
No,
I
she's
would
sick.
be.
She's sick because
They already said they needed they could afford
they
treatment.
wanted to move so they could save money and pay for more better recovery stuff.
I would try and convince her to move then, but at the same time, like, do you want to move somebody who's dying of cancer? I don't think so.
It's not that early. It sounds like it's early right now.
My train of
She
thought.
couldn't even go out with her friends one day.
My train of thought.
These are not in a timeline that's
Do we know
lateral.
that though? Do we know that?
we know the last one jumped earlier in the time because it said as much. But
Well-
here, they're not talking about it as direly as it was before.
I think we just have to ask ourselves that personal question of if we knew someone in the situation, what would we want best for them? Me, I would.
Out. She cannot afford it.
Right, but if it's what she wants and she's not doing well,
If she's, it really just depends on whether or not she's healthy.
Like-
We just have to decide if
Well,
she's healthy
if you
enough
want
to
to play
move.
the character, then fucking Rebecca gets whatever she wants. She doesn't have
No,
to fucking
no,
work.
no, no.
She gets a house in the city. That's bullshit.
No,
Davis,
I'm
you
saying-
are taking this
I'm
very...
sorry, because Rebecca, God rest her soul, and with all due respect to the
how are you
party,
so ride or die?
Rebecca, like, if you want to write and that's sweet and that's your passion, get a job and write on the weekends. I have no
Damn.
You are hearing one side of a
Damn.
story, and you are going very ride or die towards the narrator of that story.
You're willing to just be like, all right, whatever Rebecca wants, she gets. It's expensive to pay
All
for
right,
this.
but
There's no reason to live there.
All right, but she's like an artist who, like, her significant other, like, never took her seriously, never encouraged her to actually try and make it into her job. She's sick, and she didn't plan on being sick. You know, like, there's a lot going on.
We should continue to let the bad
There's a
decisions
difference.
happen.
There's a difference.
We let her go out that one night.
Davis.
There's
the
a
point-
difference between going to the
Oh,
Caribbean
shit.
when you're dying of cancer and moving to a more affordable place,
Yeah.
or staying in the house where you already live. You know, I don't know. Like, is she terminal yet?
My
I
point.
say we do convince Rebecca just because I want to see what happens.
I
don't know,
Like, maybe we can make better decisions than she made and save her in the end.
But
I don't think we can save her.
I guess the reality is that are we trying like
Because I'll be real, what I think is going to happen is if we say convince Rebecca, I don't know that it's going to let us do it. I think it's going to be like we end up staying anyway. Right? Or
well we know that because they're still in the same house.
or Rebecca, let's stay, and then do we know, like, I don't know that we know any of this, right? So I feel
Then
like
let's do what we know is right.
Let's just decide. Is she like sick enough, like in our headcanon, is she sick enough that this would hurt her?
It's not. It doesn't. None of the things that she said was like it's gonna hurt her. It's just that she doesn't want to leave her memories behind.
I think
I understand that, but I'm just saying, like, we know that this is somebody who's got cancer and who's
No matter what happens, if we convince Rebecca to leave, we blame ourselves. If we say we're gonna stay for her, we blame Rebecca, and we hate it here. So there's gonna be a crappy
or you blame yourself for not trying to convince her.
It's
Absolutely.
a resentment situation.
You have to decide whether
No
you're
matter what, our
actually doing
character is
it.
gonna be a mess because we're suffering from depression, and so we're gonna put it all on us no matter what.
We have to decide who we're actually doing it for. Are we being selfish and using logic to like promote our like selfish agenda, or are we like?
I don't know if moving her out of a place that you can't afford.
I
So
can't
that you
believe
can afford
this is-
better
this is
treatment.
the
That's not
heated
selfish.
moment.
That's like the smart thing.
Right, but if she's already terminal and she doesn't want treatment anyway, like what's
And
the point?
she's like, "Hey, I want to live my last moments in this home with you."
Yeah.
But we're not there yet in the timeline.
But that's what I'm asking you. Are you sure?
Because the other times they were very clear to point out that she was
Beginning
too
and
sick
end.
to go on
Just-
vacation.
yeah,
Too sick to-
just-
that was they have not mentioned that in
So
this.
so then let's say we're on the timeline before that.
We're
Then-
early. It sounds like
Okay,
we're early.
then I would convince her.
yeah.
Okay.
I tell Rebecca that it isn't her decision to make. I'm the one working to pay the rent for
That's
our
not the
pay
route I
for
would
our
have
rent.
gone with it, but
She chose this house. It's my turn. See, this is why. This is
Yeah.
the character. I don't trust our character.
This is like when you were playing Mass Effect and it's
Rebecca
like
reluctantly agrees. She doesn't speak to me for hours until we get an urgent call about test results.
the
Grab the hospital
conversation. The
silence.
conversation's like a yes or no question, and then like Shepard, you say
So-
no, and he's like, "No, bitch," and he
And then
like,
he kills him, you're like,
shoots their
"Whoa!"
wife.
it's
Yeah.
terminal. Okay,
Yeah.
so Davis, I think you were right in.
Rebecca's dying. So really, this is. I feel like no matter what we chose there, this is the outcome.
Yeah.
Some heavy shit, man. It's not even. It's
I don't even know what's
It's not
going
even about
on.
the
maybe
scare
the
anymore. It's
the lesson
about.
here is that choice is an illusion, and it's gonna happen no matter what. And we can blame ourselves or blame her, but like, get a job.
Jesus.
What?
Sorry,
What?
I swerved at the end there. That's not what I meant.
Wait, did we just? What happened to the ghost? The sexy ghost?
We didn't know about it.
It's paranormal activity, dude. Just
this-
happens in the
this-
background.
That's squad vision only. She does.
Oh, she's late for work.
Yeah.
That's squad vision only. I have a suspicion that it's the same
The
actress.
bathroom drained itself. What?
Was that a sound that she heard?
Yeah.
It sounded like CO2 tanks clanging.
How can you tell the gas?
I think I heard something break
'cause
in
I've
the
heard it.
kitchen.
I know CO2.
You ever play airsoft or like?
Yeah. No,
or
it does.
Paintball?
It does.
Is somebody in there? I don't have time for any of this. I'm already late for work, and if I don't finish my report today, I could lose my job.
Look in the.
Honestly,
see, there's
I'd rather be burgled.
no.
Should I go in?
Get a.
Yes.
Is there an option for get your stick, your hitting stick?
Get-
Go in.
Here we go.
Oh my
Jesse
God.
said go in, followed by
Elena.
covering his eyes.
Elena.
Come on, boobs.
Elena.
Modest demon here. I made you eggs.
Don't look at my
Yeah.
boobies.
It's nothing here. I opened the drawer. It was empty. I was sure that I heard something break in here, but nothing seems to be out of place.
Welcome back to Jirad's empty drawer emporium.
Maybe it was nothing.
This is definitely a Zula situation.
Elena, I love you. No.
Whoa.
Me and Rebecca used to write notes to each other.
Please tell me this one was like already there.
She used to leave them so that I would see them before I left for work.
Nope, it definitely wasn't.
Is this some
This
kind of
is some
joke?
kind
Oh no.
This isn't
funny.
funny.
Oh.
Only someone who knows enough about me and Rebecca could do something so personal.
So
Even the handwriting looks like Rebecca's. Ghost boys. I'm so late for work.
This is literally like an Edgar Allan Poe story right now.
Did you see that?
Yes, I saw that.
what?
Yeah, the like
There was like,
foreground ghost.
Yes.
Yeah.
oh.
This is just
no
like
me gusta.
this is just like somebody put a plot to like all my scariest YouTube videos.
Yo, why doesn't she lock her door ever?
Guys, hear me out. Nintendo 64.
We see you, Dell, creeping in there. We know it's a Dell monitor. Just
Guys,
say
she
it.
was married to King Boo.
What? What?
Nintendo 64. It
Pump-
all adds up.
Pump your brakes, game theory.
Ooh,
Are you getting
what if
texts?
it's from her and it's like, hello?
Hello?
Chapstick.
Nothing. Nobody else seems to be there. I guess I'll hang up.
My phone just buzzed in my pocket and I'm not
What
okay.
phone is that? That is like the most angular phone I've ever seen.
It's the
Just
new
a piece
Galaxy
of
Note
glass in a
7.
phone case.
It's like
She needs to chat with Mavis Beacon. Home.
That's my home phone number.
Whoa!
Is somebody really inside my house? Are they really
call
calling
is
from my
coming
own
from
home?
inside the house!
And why does they have such
Sure,
a
this
creepy
has to be some
profile
kind of
picture?
joke.
Especially for home.
It's some kind of Twitter egg.
answer it.
Answer it. Answer it.
Answer the phone.
Also, what rings that long?
It's me.
I shouldn't answer it.
Answer it. Of course you should answer it.
They broke into my home.
Answer it.
I really need to finish this report by the end of the day.
Answer the
But maybe I
phone.
should answer it? I don't know who I do this person is or why they may be calling.
Answer the
Who
phone,
knows
Elena.
who it could be?
Holy shit.
knows who it could be?
They're gonna hang up. They're gonna hang up.
Answer the phone!
Answer that phone.
Answer your telephone.
Hi.
Oh shit.
Do you
Heavy
know
breathing.
the Muffin Man?
Strained, raspy, and painful breathing from what sounds like a woman. It's absolutely horrifying. It sounds so painfully familiar. So reminiscent of Rebecca's breathing over the last couple of months of her life,
Dude, it's just a post.
just as the cancer
Call
began to
it.
spread her lungs. Who could be doing this? Why are they doing this?
What?
It's in her name.
Oh,
It's in her name.
no, where are you going?
Oh!
Oh my
Yeah.
god, dude. What the fuck?
Stay calm. Whoever's doing this is likely responsible for everything that's happened.
Call the police now.
This is just some sort of terrible joke. No,
Don't-
you get the fuck out! I don't care who you are!
Call the police.
I will call the police, I'll change the locks, and forget anything that's ever happened.
Don't go to your house.
Everything will be fine. Normal. Why do they... She wants
Like
normal.
Jane in the story. Why
Have-
would you
Why
go
you
back?
go home?
Why would you go back?
Who? My question
What
is, who like hears the voice of their dead lover and then they're like, maybe if I go back home where they called me from with their haunted voice, they'll
Oh! Why would you go back?
leave, 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 leave,
Leave.
leave,
Get
leave,
the-
leave,
get out!
leave,
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 motherfucker.
leave, the room.
Leave.
Leave.
Run
Why would you
upstairs.
go
Yes,
upstairs?
run upstairs. Run upstairs. The only place that you can definitely run from.
Why would you go upstairs?
Guys, pro fucking tip. If there's someone in your house, you
Up
get the...
is not the way you
up
go.
is not the... You get the fuck
The figure
out.
standing in the
do
kitchen.
do you have a
despite
concealed
everything,
weapon?
It felt like Rebecca. Wait, what? What?
Do you have a
It
concealed
isn't
weapon?
Rebecca. Maybe if I hide here long enough, it'll leave on its own accord. What?
Get
No!
get a hockey stick, get a baseball bat, get
I'll
a
stay here until it does? No.
get a gun.
It is your home.
Call the police.
You have no. This is just.
Call the
This
police.
is irresponsible.
Oh, fuck.
All the most important choices are out of my hands.
You know, where's the payoff? Bring the strippers and booze! We do occasionally talk about video games. Bring the strippers and booze! I don't have time for video games. Bring the strippers and booze!
Oh, thank God, I don't need pants now.
Hey, JC! What are you doing? Not much. Making a fortune.
Yeah, now sing music.
Bring the strippers and booze! I'm here to ask and answer one simple question. You